Hi everybody, welcome to the video. Welcome to the video. Hiya.
Hiya, welcome to our channel. Today in this video we're going to be walking you through what it's been like having puppies weeks 1 to 4. So there's quite a lot that's happened in the 4 weeks. They're huge now. They were so little when we first got them, but now they're biting our feet. Oh my.
Week 4 has been fun.
Ooh, they've got a real jaw on them too. Okay, we like the piddle pats. Got it.
Got it. And Polly likes cuddles. Week 1 was a lot less stressful than the whole birth. Week 1, you really didn't do much except just make sure Mama doesn't step on him and feeds him enough. There's really not much to do. With Hunter, she was really caring for the first few weeks, so we had zero issues with anything with her. They were just super pleasant and fun to play with when they would wake up. But she, as you can see now, is a little bit more jealous now that they get a lot more attention because they're active.
They just walk around. You can probably hear them all over. There's like 3 under you right now. Ah! Week 1, yeah, we didn't do much. The peeing and pooping, they pretty much are just eaten by mom right before they even come out because they can't poop on their own or pee. So that part's really nice. I'd say that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
You still have to change the bedding a lot because sometimes she'll like stimulate them to pee and then they pee on the carpet, or not on the carpet, on the blankets. So that's pretty easy. We just recycle washing the different bedding and putting it down, and we were just doing it every day. So it's actually really nice. Like little itty bitty baby versions of these guys smelled like clean laundry all the time.
And that's another piece of advice is when you have puppies, just dedicate a couple sets of blankets or sheets or something that you don't want really anymore to them, because they will get nasty and you'll have to get rid of them.
Yeah. So you can just go buy some from the thrift store if that's easier, or in our case, she ended up birthing on our bed, so we just donated all of our bed stuff that was, our bedding that was on there, to this cause. Hey! They're thrashing my foot, biting it with their little daggers and thrashing. I feel bad for the parents to come. Y'all are gonna get tealers. Feeding, they don't eat anything, obviously, in the first week, so we just fed Mama really well. Some of the things we like to supplement her normal dinners with, because the first couple nights she wouldn't eat regular dog food. I think it was maybe like 4 nights that she wasn't eating, or 4 days.
Yeah, that she didn't want regular food, yeah.
Yeah, so we were just feeding her whatever we were having, like chicken and rice, or whatever our meal was. We would cater something to her and feed her. No biting. I'm letting you bite and then be like, wait, that hurts.
They gotta bite though. They gotta have those little teeth coming.
Other things that we supplemented in her diet was a lot of hard-boiled eggs, since we have eggs here on the homestead in abundance. And then also she really loved peanut butter, so we would give her peanut butter as well. So moving forward to week 2, they're still very docile, just kind of hung out. They would just be in this little corner, and it was a nice phase and a nice time of life where you could just pick them up, and they were getting more aware of their surroundings. They still couldn't open their eyes and they couldn't hear anything, but they could just sense you petting them, and they were enjoying it more than they were in week 1. So it was cute as far as that goes, and I think they were starting to try to pee and poop on their own a little bit. Like you'd see them try to squat and nothing may come out.
So aggressive.
Vicious dog fights, but I hear you're not supposed to break them up. I'm not sure how much our dogs fight is normal, but they love to just get angry at each other.
They're just learning this. They're learning to temper their emotions so that they don't do that when they're full-grown adults and they can actually hurt each other. They know what levels are. Like even right here. She's mad because she got flipped on her back and saying get off, and he doesn't want to get off. So they're just teaching.
This is so much.
They're teaching each other. It's okay. Yeah, but week 2 wasn't too much different than week 1. It was very easy for us. Hunter was having the same amount of ease as week 1. We were still feeding her really well. She was getting a little bit more adventurous though. At week 2 she was starting to go outside for an hour, and then she'd come in and check on him and feed for a while. And then she'd go outside for a little bit with us while we were doing chores, and then come back inside and check on him. And then towards the end of week 2, their eyes started opening and their ears started working, which was really cute. Yeah,
they definitely got way cuter when their eyes opened up. And their ears, watching their ears develop has been really interesting, because they used to just be little slits on the side that did nothing and just had little hair and wrinkles. But now when you open up their ears, there's actually like holes in there and they can clearly hear. It also gets more scary because for us, we would go in and out farming and not wake them up at all during the first couple weeks. But then randomly you'll start to notice that now when you come in, they all wake up and they're like, Mom and Dad, hi!
Yeah.
For her and for all of us. So It's been interesting. They also, during week 3, when their eyes and ears started to work, that's when they started trying to dabble in playing with Bentley. And that's been interesting for us because Bentley's a big dog, and he's also got big teeth, and he's also got a mean growl. And he's not afraid to use any of that on them, except the teeth. I don't know that he bites them. He just snaps at them sometimes to make them hear the noise and get scared. But it's scary for us as parents because we're like, wait, is he being nice? And he's always really nice to them. In fact, I think when he barks at them sometimes, and we weren't sure for a while what that was. But I think he's barking as his only way of playing because he doesn't want to put a paw on them and hurt them.
Yeah, he's scared to hurt them, so he just makes noise.
It's really cute.
But they love it. Last night we woke up at about 3 a.m. and he was babysitting 6 of the 8 puppies. Just had him laying all next to him, crawling all over him.
Couple suckling on his face, one biting his ear.
Yeah.
He's pretty used to it. You can tell like he gets a little agitated, and he definitely is out of commission, not really working too hard right now, which, as a side note for anybody who follows our farm, we have pregnant goats right now, so it is a little scary to me to have Bentley busy and distracted with the puppies. So we were actually just talking in the bed last night about putting Bentley out on the porch so that he can focus a little bit more on his job at night because these guys are obviously a little bit distracting since they don't sleep at night.
Yeah.
So one thing we're going to implement in the coming weeks, 4 through 8, so we'll talk about that in that video, but we're going to start controlling them a little bit more because right now, as we speak today, they're on the 27th or 27th, I think, of June. They're 27 days old, and they are crazy, and we have them all around the house, and it's just getting totally out of hand. Like, they walk everywhere, they're mad men and women.
And they can see now, so every time they see you get up from the couch or get out of the bed or whatever we're doing, they see it and they want to interact. They start crawling on your feet, they start going all over you. It's really, really cute, but it is definitely distracting. I can truly see that for someone who's working full-time in an office or something like that, this would be very difficult to handle with the least amount of stress possible. I'm sure you could do it. So week 3 started basically with all of them being able to see and hear, and also their teeth are coming in at this point. So they started kind of gumming on us, and we can feel the teeth underneath the skin of their gums. But now by week 4 they have little tiny daggers sticking out, which is really cute. They are biting a lot of stuff now, though. They'll walk up to your ankles and bite your ankles, bite your feet, bite anything that they can.
Can we not do that? Let's just do kisses. Luckily, Bentley dealt with Hunter when she was a puppy, and she used to bite at him a ton. And so I think Bentley's been pretty good about teaching the puppies that kisses is what he wants, not biting. So he growls at them if they bite at him too hard, and then he tries to kiss their face to be like, you can kiss me, but we're not doing the biting thing. So that's a good thing. We like having Bentley for that because I have a hard time teaching them not to bite other than just removing your hand and removing yourself altogether, which they're trying. Okay, so at week 4, ouch, is also when we started letting them go outside for the first time to be in the grass. And what do they want from me?
Your face. They taste your lipstick.
So, whoa. So they start going outside. We just put them in a little kennel and let them hang out, or a little, what do you call those?
Like an outdoor playpen for dogs,
Playpen.
like a little, movable one.
Yeah, so we put them in the playpen, and they like to be excited and sniff all the sniffs for maybe like a half hour, and then they end up napping out there. And that's been nice in the morning because we're having extreme heat right now where we live, so we can't have them outside during the day. So the morning is really their only moment of freedom to get out there and get some fresh air, and then we bring them back in here once it gets too hot. But I think the dogs like that too because that's our dogs a little bit of time to be free from the puppies. Sometimes we'll tether them outside of it so they keep an eye on them, but it's been so good. They're so cute right now. I say that as she's kissing my face because she's being sweet, but
usually there's teeth involved on the chin right there.
Or the claws on the face. They're so cute though, honestly.
But overall, week 1 through 4 has been pretty easy for us. There's definitely a learning curve to it, but as long as you just kind of stay calm and just be vigilant towards their needs, it's really
outlets.
easy.
Luckily, you, is very good at looking out for little baby things and worrying about their safety, and he noticed that yesterday they started biting at cables and cords that are plugged in.
At the vacuum. I was vacuuming. They started biting the vacuum cord.
And then your phone charger. So I noticed this morning when I got up that Matt has now unplugged anything that's close to the ground that they could be biting at. So that's really good.
No shocky. We don't like that here.
So I think that's all of our updates on the puppies. They're really cute. I'm playing footage hopefully for you guys to see kind of their progress. But we'll definitely film an update when they get a little bit bigger and we're moving into that journey of trying to find them new forever homes. So we'll definitely document that process and how that goes, finding them homes and everything, and talk
and
about
giving them shots. We purchased the shots, but we'll go over that in the next video once we give it to them.